My younger sister stole my wedding and thought I'd never find out. Growing up, Ava always wanted what I had. If I got a new dress, she wanted the same one. If I made a new friend, she'd somehow become closer to them than I was. My parents called it admiration. I called it obsession. Still, she was my sister. So when I got engaged to my fiancé, Ryan, after 6 years together, I included her in everything. Dress shopping, venue visits, cake tasting. She was my maid of honor, or at least I thought she was. 3 months before the wedding, Ryan started acting strange, always on his phone, always smiling at messages. Whenever I asked who it was, he'd quickly lock the screen. Work stuff, he'd say. I wanted to believe him. Then one night, while helping Ava set up her new laptop, a message popped up on her phone. A preview notification. Just one sentence. I can't wait until we're finally together, read from Ryan. My Ryan. My hands went numb. I remember staring at the screen, hoping I'd misunderstood. Then another message arrived. After the wedding, we'll tell everyone. The wedding, my wedding. I felt physically sick. For weeks, my fiancé and my own sister had been having an affair behind my back. The two people I trusted most. I didn't confront them immediately. Instead, I collected evidence. Screenshots, photos, messages. Every lie, every betrayal. And the more I discovered, the worse it got. They weren't planning to confess. They were planning to let me pay for the entire wedding first, then disappear together after the honeymoon deposits were paid. My sister even joked in one message, "At least she's funding our future." I cried harder that night than I ever had in my life. Then I stopped crying and started planning. The wedding day finally arrived. The venue looked beautiful. 200 guests, family, friends, co-workers, everyone smiling, everyone completely unaware. As the ceremony began, Ryan stood proudly at the altar. Ava stood beside me pretending to be supportive. Both of them thought they'd won. Then came the moment for the wedding slideshow. The one everyone expected to contain childhood memories and engagement photos. Instead, the projector lit up with screenshots, text messages, photos, proof. Every single message between Ryan and Ava. The room went completely silent. You could hear people gasping. Someone actually dropped a wine glass. My mother turned white. My father looked like he was about to faint. Ryan immediately stood up. "What is this?" he shouted. I smiled. "The truth." Then another screenshot appeared. The one where my sister joked about using me to pay for their future together. The crowd erupted. Guests started yelling. Ryan tried grabbing the microphone. Security escorted him out. And Ava, she was crying so hard she couldn't even speak. For once in her life, she couldn't charm her way out of consequences. The wedding ended right there. No vows. No marriage. No second chances. But here's the best part. Because Ryan and Ava had been secretly communicating using company devices, their messages eventually reached Ryan's employer. A month later, he lost his job. My sister's boyfriend left her too after discovering everything. And suddenly, those two soulmates weren't looking so happy anymore. 6 months later, Ryan called me. He said he'd made the biggest mistake of his life. Ava called too, begging for forgiveness, saying family should stick together. Funny how people remember family only after betraying it. I blocked them both. Then I took the money I'd saved for the honeymoon and traveled across Europe with my best friend instead. The last thing I ever heard about Ryan and Ava was that they broke up within a year. Turns out relationships built on lies don't survive very long. Meanwhile, I gained something much more valuable than revenge. Peace. And unlike my wedding, nobody could steal that from me.